G'day, this is the Dragon Barrows Nerdsville. This is the fourth and final video on Paw Patrol. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I've virtually beaten those little pups to oblivion. Not exactly beating them up, but more or less giving you examples of how they are more mature than you would think. This final video they're on the same level as Cops. Yes, the 1980s cartoon Cops. Central Organization of Police Specialists. That TV show with bulletproof vest, long arm, mainframe, mace, and barricade, just to name 5. You see, within each member of the cops unit, there is a specialist police officer to cope with this particular crime or another. Like Mace, codename Mace. He is a SWAT unit. He's SWAT unit specialist. Mainframe, he does what with cyber crimes and Sundown. He's a Texas Ranger who has specialties there, plus many other of the cops personnel. With this video, I'm saying you know, you got Marshall, you got Rubble, you got Sky, Chase, Zuma, Rocky, Everest, and Tracker. Each one of those pups has a unique and differing style of rescue. Just like with cops having like the law enforcement side and very different departments in the law enforcement community, the Paw Patrol pups has the various different forms of rescue. One could say that since there's no real crimes committed in Adventure Bay, unlike in I think it's Metro City or something like that, like from the old TV show, like from the Cops TV show. But they still need certain skills that are needed for such. Like the Paw Patrol are specialists in their own right. Just look for example Sky. She is a air rescue style pup, and with just being Sky and with her flying around, she can spot things from very from high up. To say, and she can just look pan the horizon, making sure that the rescue down below is going to be an effective and a safe one for all the pups to get back home to the lookout safely, or back to Jake's Mountain, or back to the jungle of where Tracker is from. Tracker, he's virtually a jungle specialist pup. Everest is more snow and mountain terrain specialist. Then you've got Marshall. He's a fireman and a emergency personnel dog. Rubble is construction. Well, he can move a lot of stuff out of the way. Zuma his speciality is water-based rescues. Rocky's more salvage and recycling, and the pseudo leader, Chase, is virtually like a police dog, or a guard dog. Like those sort of things need to be worked together as a cohesive unit. It's very rarely that all six, even to make an extent, all pups bulletin need, or they need to, for them to be specialized in this on one mission. As I've seen in various episodes, if something needs to be moved out of the way up a railway, high cliff, like a narrow valleyway, or like there's a bit of road, or even a track, mountains on each side, rocks or a branch leaving, blocking the way, you would definitely need rubble for that sort of mission. If someone is injured, or a fire needs to be put out, or a rescue from a decently suitable height, then Marshall is involved. If as I may mention with Sky, if the rescue is too high for the ladder to get up to with Marshall, then boom, you got Sky. Water based, you got, as I said, you've got Zuma. Various snow and mountainous specialists, you got Everest, and as I said, there's different specialities like this to keep traffic in that safe. You got Marshall, you got Chase, Rocky. I would say Rocky is MacGyver. I would actually do another. I might do another series of videos after this on each characteristic of each pup. But that's for another playlist, not this one. There's just so much of this camaraderie between each of the Paw Patrol members. Then, as you would have in the central organization of police specialists, if something has to do with technological stuff, you got mainframe. If it has to do with keeping crowd control and that, you got barricading, you got mace, and you just go all of, like, various missions need different specialists, and no matter if it's Paw Patrol or cops, you still have that sort of that pup connecting sound. There's so much great things that I have seen with the unity of my childhood group, cops, and this new generation's group of specialists, technicians, experts in their various fields. There were elements of that in the Mask, elements of that in the Voltron, to retrospect, but you see it more so in this sort of situation with cops. With the whole cops scenario, there are just so many different things in cops that have resonated so well that I personally resonate with the Paw Patrol, and there's just so many great things, but I just don't know which one to most focus on without rambling on. So on that note, I'll wind it up here, and I'll just say this again: Paw Patrol is not just a preschool-based TV show. Paw Patrol is a more mature, contented series that happens to have the target audience of young children. And on that note, let me just say this: goodbye, and I shall see you in the next video.